I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring.
You were nice until he married you, and then you showed your true colors.
I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I've been dreaming for this moment for so long.
Oh. City boy with it, city boy with it, city boy with it, city boy with it.
It's the only, I'm scared to drink this, but she's fine. Natalie. Oh my God, I love you. I don't know what she said, but I love you.
Top 3 reasons to move to Panama. So, number 1, 0 corporate taxes. So if you're making money, you're an entrepreneur, it's a great place to come down to. There's a huge expat community here. Tons of millionaires, billionaires that have come down here for the same reasons. Number 2, it's Miami with Dollar General prices. You can see you've got, the water, the beautiful high rises, scenery, you got yachts, great restaurants. You're just getting it at a fraction of the cost that you would back in the United States. Number 3, the service. That's my favorite. So I've got full-time live-in staff that literally do everything for me. Cook, clean, laundry, dogs, driving, shopping. I don't lift a finger for anything. The only thing that I'm thinking about is how am I going to level up in my finances, my family, my fun, my fitness, and it's accelerated my personal growth tremendously. So if you're looking for a place to come down as an entrepreneur, couldn't recommend it more.
You guys know that there's a trend encouraging men to all get passports and travel abroad. Not just for sights or good food, no. It's to find wives, to find women who are more traditional. They're traveling all across the world just to find women who are more humble, more feminine, and willing to treat their men better than women in the US. Traveling to places like Italy, Thailand, Brazil, just to find women who will treat them right. The Passport Bros ideology is that they're escaping the hatred of feminist women and are traveling somewhere they can thrive. They believe the ideology that by seeking foreign women, they can find a more authentic, fulfilling, and harmonious relationship. This is seen as a way to restore the natural balance between masculine and feminine energy. This is triggering some women because they think that these men are interested in finding these women. They think they will be more submissive. I'm not sure if this trend / movement is gonna end or only get worse.
Shared her regrets about not working harder to save her marriage now that her ex-husband is happily remarried. The 41-year-old woman shared to the True Off My Chest subreddit that she left her husband around 10 years ago, shortly after they'd had their first child together. According to this woman, there were no major issues in the marriage. She was a stay-at-home mom and had her husband wrapped around her finger. He did whatever she said, and she burned him out. When he grew tired of her demands, she started threatening divorce. She thought she was still a great catch and that she could do better than her husband, so she left. She ended up getting joint custody of her son and the house after the divorce. Now, 10 years later, the ex-husband is happily remarried with a baby daughter and a new house.
Social media caused me to get a divorce. Like, that's dumb. That's a mistake. Let me explain. My own feelings of uncertainty and unhappiness for a while. I was actually, I hate telling people this, but I had thoughts on my wedding day, and I thought that was just super normal. And I was in the haze of being a new mom. We got pregnant very early in our relationship, which again, another story for another day. But being a new mom, I had 2 kids, 2 young kids, and I was just in survival mode. So I really didn't have a lot of time to think about me or what I wanted or what I was feeling. I was just in kind of autopilot. And I think that's probably why if you go back on my page, you'll see any videos of me talking about my husband where I make us out to be the happiest couple ever, which we're not unhappy. There is actually not a lot of tea here. There's not a lot of jealousy or animosity or a big story or anything that was wrong. It just also wasn't.
I'm gonna go in the store. You said you was taking you shopping.
Come on, I was gonna take you shopping, but not no Louis Vuitton.
This is where I want to go shopping at. Where
Come
else
on.
you thought we was finna go?
Man, come on, Forever 21. What you on? I'm not gonna take you to Louis
Forever
Vuitton.
21, boy. I'm not no Forever 21 ass.
Come on, man. You tripping, man. We going to Forever 21, dude. Come on, dude. I haven't even been knowing you for that long. This is our second date, dude. You tripping?
Okay, so if you want to date me, you need to be able to keep up.
Fellas, this is what happens when you're being nice. Now, I don't know how real this is, but how can you expect a man to pay thousands and thousands of pounds on a second date when he just mentioned he's willing to take you shopping? It is absolutely horrendous, because it is just a second date and it's not even a serious phase of the relationship. So how can he be expected to pay thousands of pounds? And you know what? I wouldn't have an issue with it if the energy was reciprocated. But let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, the guy's going to pay for everything and won't get nothing in return.
To it, I honestly feel bad for the men of this generation. The younger guys, like in their early 20s, in their early 30s or whatever, and say they don't have a very prominent career, such as like in finance, because I used to work in finance. So I know how much finance men really make in investment finance. That's what I'm talking about, okay? That's where we used to work. I know those men make upwards of $200 and something plus $1,000 a year, okay? Not every man will make that amount of money. And if there is men that make that kind of money, it's very limited, okay? So I think it's so crazy that this young women, this young ladies of this generation is expected for a man to make $300,000 plus in a major city. You get what I'm saying? To take care of a family and all that. Not every man is going to make that amount of money.
She's absolutely right. Not every man will make this type of money. And the ones that do, who've sacrificed blood, sweat and tears to reach the peak, they are not going to want to commit to someone who does not bring any kind of value in their life but a headache.
A man